So what I think about Tom Brady getting that statue by the New England Patriots, a 12-foot statue, I think it's fitting. But in all honesty, he should get ownership of the Patriots. I think Robert Kraft should consider it. I mean, I say this all the time, especially with black athletes, but white athletes too. If you really meant something to a team, I mean, we talking about the once generational type. He shouldn't have no 5% ownership in the Raiders or somewhere else. Robert Kraft should give him ownership just like Jerry Reinsdorf should have gave Michael Jordan ownership in the Bulls. I mean, think about it. You are one in a million type of talent, but you generated those jersey sales, those fans, the hype of what you represent. And let's be realistic. So Robert Kraft almost treats Brady like a son, and Bill Belichick got fired. He tried to, yeah, he had that 1 year with Matt Castle when he was 11-5, but the post Brady era, not so much. And Brady left and won a ring in Tampa Bay, and he came back to New England and beat them too. So I don't think that you're gonna remember those losses. You're gonna catch those L's, and I think that yeah, you give him a statue and all that, but won't you give him some ownership? I am a firm believer that if you specialize as a player, there should be an incentive for you to have a say on said team. Just like Bill Russell should have gotten ownership in the Celtics. Magic Johnson should have gotten a stake in the Lakers. I mean, come on now. Those generational type of talents that not only exceed expectations, but they also are like a symbolism of the team, a symbolism of the place. And then they also generate crazy revenue, not just in said city, but across the league. They're once generational types. You should acknowledge that. And I think that, yeah, and Brady said it made him feel kind of old because he was honored and flattered. But yeah, it's a retirement thing. But he should, if you're gonna build something that big, won't you cut him on some ownership? Because that's where you would really, you can give people statues and retirement jerseys and all that, but why don't you tell them that, hey, you really mattered? Not just treat them like they were just a hired hand, because that is where he should be. He should have a say and a real say, not a token say. I'm talking about a real say. They give out these little pieces of ownership. I'm talking about where a guy who blood sweated, put his guts out for you, week in and week out, day in, day out, training camps, film sessions, etc. You should acknowledge that. That's how I feel about it. But some people are different on it, and some people have their own ideology on it and agenda. But that's just how I kind of feel about it. I think he should be considered from some kind of ownership where the team is concerned. The statue is actually nice, though. I will say his statue looks more befitting than what Dwayne Wade's was and Allen Iverson's. I'll say that. But we're talking about a guy that won you 6 rings, 9 Super Bowl appearances, and all the MVPs and everything else that went on in between. Because with all the scandal and the controversies, he was there through it all. He had to deal with the ego Belichick. He had to deal with the changes and everything, and he came and delivered. So I just think that's what should happen. But they don't do that. They don't see that you should be an equal partner. They do everything short of giving you that. And I think that, yeah, if anybody, he should represent that team. Look at what he did. He broke records. He set records, and you associate him with the New England Patriots. And it was criminal that he got dealt out to Tampa Bay, and he went on and won a ring. And I always tell people all the time, if you hear my sports takes, you never let a ring go out the door. It's like you don't let a good relationship leave, because if it's good, you hang on to it, you fight it. You don't let just casual go. So, but anyway, congratulations on the statue for Tom Brady. But I still think he should have some ownership of the New England Patriots. He should 25 to 35%, because I think that's what he meant to that franchise. And they ain't gonna never get the likes of him again. I don't care how many former Patriots they bring back and how many tributes they give him. Do the man a solid. Put some ownership by his name, real ownership too. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.